Hockeyz, what's going on? It is Tuesday, June 22nd. It's around 1:30 in the afternoon. We're heading over to the Palms now for the NHL Award festivities. Today what we're doing is we're picking up the media credentials, which I'll show you kind of how that process works. And then from there is media access to the nominees for the awards. And then there is like a reception dinner kind of thing at a restaurant at the Palms. So I'll be taking you through some still photos and videos of what goes on during that, and more to follow. Alright guys, we're at the Palms Casino right now. I'll do a quick panorama so you can see what's going on. That's the Palms place where they're doing the reception later. There's beautiful Las Vegas. And
we'll find things, you know, we always find things to do and some fun.
So now at this point we're going to go in and get our credential, and I will walk you through it as we go. Alright, so we just stepped out of the elevator. Now when you do that, you come to this general area here, at which point you are directed to everywhere that you have to go. Now we need to go find where to get the credentials, and I'm assuming it's the workroom. Alright, so here at the Palms in the ballroom area, see everybody's all set up. This is the room here with media credentials, and we'll walk it in. You see there's a bunch of people at desks, and so they're working on my credential, but as you see I'm paying attention to the food. That's just how I roll. We just got our media credentials. They had to cause them a bunch of grief because they couldn't find it, but they eventually found it. So now we're getting ready. I'm going to show you what the media workroom looks like, and as you see there's a copy machine. If I copied my butt, you think anyone would notice? Yeah, they would. So as you see there's people. Alright, so up by the media workroom, as you see I always find the food and the drink, so that's not a huge thing. Yeah, I'm going to walk you over here and show you what's going on. See, this is the media room. This is where all your people you've heard of, everybody with credentials, they kind of go in here. And see, these are the real media that actually do real work, unlike phonies like me. So, these are the guys that make it happen. Alright, my Hockeyz, here's what's going on. We're now down into the room called the Key West here at the Palms, and what happens here is, this is where they have all the trophies on display. This is where they do the interviews, and what I'll do is I'm going to pan around and show you what goes on here. This is where media availability happens, and you'll kind of get everybody you've actually read a story about is probably here. Everyone that's written a story is probably here, so here's what it looks like. They get all these chairs set up with the awards backdrop. Tons of lighting everywhere because there's going to be a lot of cameras. And then what you'll see is on some of these platforms here, people are setting up. There's wires everywhere. And there's people floating all over the place. Tall guy right there, that's Adrian Dater, Denver Post. And you got people over at Stu from Puck Life. There's Paul Kukla from Kukla's Corner. And other people I haven't quite met yet. So this is what it looks like when you see it on TV in the final wrap. This is the room where it all happens at. So I'm going to walk you up to the trophies now, show you what's going on. Okay, lighting's a little crappy, but you see all the different trophies that are going to be awarded. Passing around everyone else here. Okay. And that's the story there. That's Kevin from Puck Life. He's milling around with the rest of us. And that's the deal. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like here in the room. You know how I tell you guys it's a LeBron-free zone? I have failed. I'm sorry guys. So at this point now what they do is they start bringing the players in, and as you see up there, there is Brad Richards. He's up for the Lady Byng, in case you didn't know that, so he's floating around over there. And then we kind of mosey over this way, fish our way through the crowd. You're going to see there's Marty St. Louis. He's a cool guy, we like him. So I'm just going to mosey up this way, and you can see this is kind of how they do it. And there's all the reporters swarming all up on them. It looks like Pavel duck soup over there. Get a shot of him. And so you see everybody just kind of floats around, does their thing, and interviews or videos or whatever. Alright, over here they're doing the Calder's now. This is on the other side of the room. And Jimmy Howard you just saw. That's Matt Duchesne over there. And that's, I can't remember his name right now. Tyler Myers, that's him. So, see the media's all crowding around everybody. and they sort of break down in pockets. You see how that works? So it's kind of interesting, kind of fun. Now you got some spots over there, they'll bring out the next group of people, and then there's a whole bunch of journalists, reporters, bloggers, you name it, just kind of hanging around doing their thing. Everybody's networking, except me. Alright, Hockeyz, Alexander Ovechkin walked in. Now watch the swarm that happens on him. And so many people are going to be on him, you're going to need a drool cup. Watch. So you see there's... I'm holding the camcorder and he didn't punch me. There he is. Alright, over at this booth we're looking at Henrik Sedin or Daniel Sedin. I can't tell them apart. One of the... It's the same guy. Anyway, so there he is getting interviewed. And but you'll notice the biggest swarm again. There's Ovechkin. We got Brian Kessler over this way. Just going to get a little shot of him here. Here's him hanging out with fans, people talking to him. Not the fans, the media, you know what I mean though. They're kind of like fans, with cameras. There's Crosby doing his thing. And everybody's just doing their thing, and that's it. So I'm going to give you another just quick panorama to show you what's what here. Starting to wrap up. It's Coach Barry Trotz over there. Some empty seats, and we're just about done this event. And then after this, you see there's more of the media, NHL staff, and all that good stuff. And then again, another shot of the trophy. So we're going to be wrapping up here soon. And about an hour from now is when we're going to be going to the reception over at a restaurant in the next tower over at the Palms. That's the tower adjacent to the Palms Casino, which is there. So you guys know what's what. Now, the reception dinner is apparently up on the 6th floor of this place here, which we're going to go find. What's up, Hockeyz? Hey, listen, we're over at the Simon restaurant, and as you can see, I'll give you a quick panorama. There's like people everywhere. I myself am working on a turkey Reuben and had chicken tandoori, so this is where my fun comes in, where I get to raid the bar and I get to eat the food and all that stuff. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's called Simon Restaurant. It's in the Palms. There's a pool outside with, you can't see it because of the brightness, but there's people all over the place. So this is the reception party. These are the guys from the Puck Podcast. Charles from Inside Hockey, that's Kat right there, it's Jonathan with the Examiner. We're all fast friends now, so good food, good people, good times. Okay, let me show you the spread before I chill out here. There's all the cheese selections. Then you go over here, you got candy, cotton candy, look at that. I mean, seriously, check that out. Candies, food, lollipops, cotton candy, and then you have the crudité section with all the raw vegetables and whatnot. See, being a fat guy, this is what I do. And there you go. Sushi also in the background. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to walk you out. I'm going to show you kind of what else happens here. There's the Palms outside. And then what we do is we walk down this hallway here. Here's elevators, and we go back down to the parking garage. So this restaurant in this area is sort of like in a secluded place of the Palms itself. We're hitting the elevator, and we're going to work our way down. Bye-bye. That was the whole day. That was the entire day one that we just did there. That was the reception, picking up the credentials, media availability, and all that good stuff. So now we're going to wrap up day one, get this video up on the site, and then tomorrow for day two we're going to do the actual red carpet event. And that's it. Signing off day one.